And this leads us to our standalone laser hair. This is a separate device. So we just got through Optimus. Optimus is all things skin. We've got our Former. We have a Morpheus on there, which we'll talk about after lunch, one of my favorite lectures. We have our vascular. We have our hair. All on one platform. Multiple revenue streams, which we'll unpack tomorrow, how to put those to work. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to throw at you like this standalone laser hair. And you're sitting there like, well, why in the world would I get this? I thought the same thing. I didn't have this for the longest time. But then what I noticed, friends, two things. I noticed that once we started getting actually a certain volume of hair, I noticed that the hair kind of just organically started taking off because I had it on the Optimus and the girls were just promoting it to our patients, and then it just started, more and more hair was showing up. And I have one of my Morpheuses on the Optimus. And what I noticed is because the hair volume started taking off, guess what was always tied up doing hair? My Optimus device that has my Morpheus. So old Dr. M's looking for my Morpheus, and I want my Morpheus, and I'm like, hey, where's the Morpheus? Oh, we're doing laser hair. We're back in the med spa. I'm like, ugh, right? And so I noticed once you started getting that thing tied up, that's when you should start considering branching out and getting the standalone stuff. So my rules, why buy a standalone hair device? Number one, if you have a high volume laser practice, high volume hair practice. If you have a high volume hair practice, a lot of hair patients, you don't want to rely on something that does all the other things for your hair because then you won't be able to do all the other things. Does that make sense? Because it's always tied up doing hair. So if you have a high volume practice, or if you have a large ethnic population, types 4, 5s, and 6s, because this device, you can absolutely, listen to me carefully, you can use the diode laser on the Optimus for darker skin types, but because of the wavelength is very precise for dark pigment, melanin in the hair shaft, it will also burn people like me because it's very precise. I'm just very efficient at finding dark pigment. So I've got dark pigment all over. So I have to low and slow with type 4s, 5s, and 6s in a diode laser. Low and slow. You got to back down the settings, which means now all of a sudden instead of touting, hey, I can get you really nice and cleared in 3 and 4, now we got to do more. So if you have an ethnic population, types 4s, 5s, and 6s, you should strongly consider the standalone laser hair because this has a specifically tuned handpiece for dark individuals and lighter individuals. Okay, so remember, chromophores are what our lasers are searching for their treatment. So chromophore for our lasers is melanin, dark pigment in the hair shaft.